Hello, are we live? What is going on, everyone? Are people here? Is this a thing that's happening? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're live. Fantastic. Hi, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. I know this is earlier than usual, but I have work. I have work I got to do later today, so I'm doing it now. I would otherwise be doing it now, but I've decided that I'm going to be streaming like every time I'm editing, just for practice, for experience, and for accountability. So um, I don't expect, obviously, every stream to be good or have a million chatters or whatever. Sorry, forgive me. I'm just tired. I woke up extra early today, like 2 hours early, after not being able to fall asleep for like an hour. And I decided to just stay up and be on my phone, and that just makes me feel super groggy, you know. When like, I mean, you wake up early for anything, and you don't get the amount of sleep that like you just need to get, so you're just like every second is just a push through a fog, you know. Like every moment, every breath is just an effort unto itself. Um, but I gotta get this video done because I am leaving on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm going on vacation for a week, which will be super nice. Um, and so I need to get this video done so that way I can have it just uploaded and ready for this Friday. Friday is when this video Uncharted 1.4 is gonna go up. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of this. I hope you're having a great day. I hope your morning has been going all right. It is morning for me, so, afternoon uh, for people across the ocean. Um, what time is it for my across the ocean people? Time in England. 3:41 p.m. Yeah, so good afternoon to people. So what's that? That's a 5-hour difference? Okay. That makes sense. Because the international date line is somewhere in there. British summertime. Yeah, I forget that people live on the other side of the hemisphere. That Earth is just that big. Uh, my girlfriend and I got into a thing the other day about like the size of the universe and like how big the universe actually is. And I don't know. That was just a thing we were talking about because like I know that the universe is big and growing by like light years by the day. Um, and I don't want to make her sound bad, but she I guess just didn't. It was the first day for learning everything, and so we just had a conversation, and she kind of had this realization of like, oh, like big, like you think Earth is big because you've never seen the other side of it, and like I showed her pictures of like the James Webb versus Hubble telescope and stuff, and like she was like, wow, I didn't know that we could like that. That's what all that was. Like I thought it was all just stars, and it's like no, there's like planets and entire systems that revolve around other stars and stuff. Because the universe is just so infinitely big that we cannot imagine it, and I think that's really cool. Like it's so big that I don't even have to put thought into how big it is. It is just big, you know. Um, but I understand that for some people that probably freaks them out or makes them depressed or whatever. Anyway, that's a great topic to start with. We're doing Uncharted again. It's always Uncharted, right? That's who I am. I'm probably gonna be the Uncharted guy for a while. Let's poke this up and or bring this up and let's um, create a new page. Who me editing. Okay. So to do, you gotta. Ooh, okay. Find input music. Let's have this off to the side. And oh man, I just got totally sidetracked. That one off to the side. There we go. Okay. Find input music. You have to input bloopers. We have to sound mixing. We have to polish. Last looks. We have to thumbnail. Captions, or rather, transcript. And then, last but not least, shorts, which I'll put a question mark next to because still don't really know what I'm going to be doing for that. Yeah, but I think that's at least in case it wasn't enough. I feel like that's a good list. Certainly good enough to get us started. With basically these being the main ones. These are the important guys because I'll eventually get to all of those. Okay. You know what? I kind of like having this just kind of in its own little box like this. Ooh. That's nice. See, I get to just have this box now, and I can just like doot. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty cool. Okay. So let's open her up. If you're just coming in, thanks so much. If you've been here for a little bit, thank you so much for following. We are editing the sound and music and stuff in my most recent Uncharted thing. Okay, so I'm probably gonna watch the video back just to well, in order to like understand what music needs to go in it, you know, I feel like I should watch it back. Yeah. We'll just watch it back real quick. So that way anyone new coming in can see the work and progress we've made so far. And then oh wait, y'all can't. I'm so dumb. There we go. There we go. Sorry. I always have this off to the side. So that way I can view it better because I have two monitors. So that way this whole monitor can be all the working stuff like you just saw, and then the other screen, the other monitor can have this, can have the program monitor. But yeah, this will give us a good indication of where we're at, where we should go. I'll be making notes. Hopefully you guys have some notes. Whatever you guys think would look good, let me know in the chat. And yeah. Let's see how long this. Oh, you know what I should do? This should immediately. What I should do is there. Let's get pop up. There we go. Let's see how. Oh, but that is horribly slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why ever it would do it like that, I don't know. Let's see how... Okay. Now that it looks like that, let's move it to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how long this chapter takes. Over there. And there, let's have 125. Yeah. Let's see how long this chapter takes. Over there. I got it. Oh. It's doing a Bezier. I meant linear. Let's see how that should also be linear then. My bad. Let's see how long this chapter takes. Over there. I don't like the pop-up at all now. Boop. Boop. 100. There we go. Or does 75 look better? Let's see how long this chapter takes. Over there. I got it. Damn it. Who is that? I got him. I think 75 might be okay. Hello, audio? You'd think after two... Okay. Freaked me out. I got him! You'd think after 250 deaths from just the last episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi. I think by having myself in the middle here, I'm like blocking this. Whoa. Episode. I think I at least want to try this position. Oh, I didn't even make the stupid cut there. There. Position, and then what was the thumbnail for the last episode? Thumbnails? Uncharted 1.3 thumbnail. Okay. And project assets 0.3 thumbnail. There we go. Whoa. Episode, I'd be used to it by now. There. Effects 25. Nope. 50. Nope. Maybe 50. Hmm. 40. Yeah, let's do 40 because I'm gonna bump it up to 50. Scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From just whoa. From just whoa. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Whoa.
See, but then I feel like that's not enough now.
Whoa. Episode, I'd be used.
It's not really a pop, is it?
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa. Episode, I'd be used to it by now.
I think this whole thing happens too quickly for people to really care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 60. This is 40.
Deaths from this episode, I'd be used.
Whoa.
From this Deaths from this episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt. By now. But this episode.
Would it make more sense for me to be here? Like, am I blocking that?
But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi.
Yeah, I think having all that will look a little better.
Got him. You'd think after 250 deaths from this episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat Uncharted on brutal difficulty, and we're starting here on chapter.
I don't like that. Boop. Boop.
Difficulty, and we're starting here.
Get rid of all that space.
And we're starting here on brutal difficulty, and we're starting here on chapter 10 with.
There we go. I also want to get rid of that big space.
Hi, I'm Matt York.
There we go.
Trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying.
Yeah, I can disguise that jump a little bit better by.
I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat.
Boop, boop, boop.
Hi, I'm Matt York.
Maybe just keep that beat.
Hi, I'm Matt York.
If we keep this at 150.
Hi, I'm Matt York. Hi, I'm Matt York, and Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to.
There we go. That sounds a little better.
Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat Uncharted on brutal difficulty, and we're starting.
Okay. Now that we've done so much of the intro, let's actually watch the damn video.
Let's see how long this chapter takes me.
Over there. I got him.
Damn it. Who is that? I got him! You'd think after 250 deaths from just the last episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat Uncharted on brutal... this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat Uncharted on brutal...
I think I could zoom in even more. Because I'm trying to make that, like, comedic. So if I just...
ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat Uncharted on brutal difficulty, and we're starting here on chapter... on brutal difficulty, and we're starting here on chapter 10 with 716 deaths already. Chapter 10 starts by walking up some stairs and going into your first little firefight. Surprisingly, I didn't actually have much of an issue with this fight at all. I had some really well-placed headshots, and I even threw a grenade to get the enemy above me. Then, for the first of many times this episode, I collected all the ammo, turned a wheel, skipped a cutscene, and immediately hit the ground running. Oh, wait, there's a lock on the door first.
Always a lock on the door. They thought they were so clever.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But then I hit the ground running and jumping, and I even managed to shoot off the next lock. But then I literally hit the ground. Cool.
That was
first death this episode is actually
not
fall
supposed to-
damage.
I don't
Awesome.
really know.
Actually, though, I do manage to make it on the next life, and oh, that's it for chapter 10. I guess I move swiftly into chapter 11, and you'll see why I call this the torture chamber.
Oh, that was it. Alright, chapter 11.
Who's this now?
So, for chapter 11, just hop this railing, and oh, that's what it's like to be on the other side of James Bond's reticle.
Maybe
Good to know.
probably
But as it turns out, the dragon sniper is actually really good at hit your shots. I just don't.
And
I was making good progress on this run though, so I stupidly lowered my guard, and that meant I didn't see the last enemy who was hiding.
No.
So he
Ooh, I
completely
just
frazzled me.
popped my
Luckily,
hips
I
so
got
loud.
him, but that means I didn't see the second wave starting, and so then they
literally
got.
wouldn't.
It was actually this arena though, where I learned how to aim a little
My
more
hair looks,
accurately.
my old hair looks so
Both the
green.
Dragon Sniper and West 44 are one-hit kills. I didn't want to waste any ammo.
Cool.
So I slowly took out every enemy one by one, and I finally made it out after like 20 deaths. So what do you think? Did you find this arena just as difficult as I did? Let me know in the comments below.
Not doing too
Another
bad
thing
then.
I
I feel like I
didn't
definitely
wanna
need to
waste
do
was
better
time.
is zoom in on stuff. Like I feel like my zooms just generally need to be better.
Let me know in the comments below. Another thing I didn't want to waste was time.
Alright.
So I turned a wheel to skip a cutscene to deal with some enemies on the stairs, to skip another cutscene to go into a cave to deal with more enemies, and then finally finished off the chapter. There we go. Chapter 12 has a trophy attached to it.
Cool.
Speedrunning the whole thing in less
Hang
than
up
5 minutes.
You
I
can
actually
just,
already have this
go
trophy,
through
so I
this
don't really
without-
remember how to do this level normally. But it turns out my strategy of don't shoot a single enemy seems to work out
Let's
alright.
go.
Funnily enough, on life 747, a red barrel actually fell on my head, but nothing happened.
that
Only
was
going to
super
show that
lucky.
Nate
That barrel
is in
literally
fact
landed
stronger
on
than a Boeing plane. All told though, this chapter is pretty
Didn't
easy,
make it.
especially so
Looking
because
good.
of all these little corners that you can go and hide in to regain health, but doubly especially so because this next chapter
Alright.
is like the fourth layer of
Let's head up
hell.
to the monastery. and see
Surprise,
what's going on.
surprise,
Chapter
chapter 13 is
13
literally my chapter
Sanctuary?
from hell because it took me like an hour and a half to complete. That's like half of the original stream. For some reason though, this only fuels Elena because she just goes running off.
Could you slow down? One of Eddie's goons could be up ahead.
He dies to one of Eddie's goons up ahead. See, Elena? He dies to one. He dies to one of Eddie's goons. He dies to one of Eddie's goons up ahead. See, Elena? What you actually want to do is go to the left here and... Oh, never mind. What you really want to
really
do
like
is take out the first couple of enemies, throw a grenade to help take out the second set of enemies, and then make it up some stairs into like the only unskippable cutscene for some reason.
Well, you can get the headshot pretty easy.
Okay. never mind. And this is only the start of why this is such a difficult arena. Once you make it inside, and thank God it checkpoints here, you can't go left because of the enemies that rush you down the stairs.
Yep.
And you can't go
I
right
feel like I
because
could
of the
do something
enemies
there.
above you and the ones from the middle.
On normal difficulty.
I don't know what.
This arena sucks.
Yeah, I think I'd rather get struck by lightning than have to do this arena again on brutal difficulty. I eventually figure out this
Didn't wanna
weird
go that
strat
way.
where I can bait the middle group to spawn and then throw a grenade to at least hurt most of them. But I still end up dying.
Damn it.
Time after time.
Is that a check? Alright. God.
I think
If I headshot him, then, you know, of course.
despite this not being
that would
as
be
long as the other ones,
ideal.
I think the editing on
Yeah,
this is
that's a, pretty
little bit
strong
tighter.
fight. Honestly though, this arena is just so freaking frustrating. Like, we're at 50 deaths in this arena, which means we're over 200 deaths
He's
in
done.
the game so far, and I still have no idea how to
And I'm
make it
done.
through. At this point, I was like an hour into this arena with really
That's
no
just
progress to
really
show for it, when finally the stars aligned. My strat was to grenade the first set of enemies like earlier,
That might-
and then run around and try to flank the next set of enemies. Then I would run to the bottom of the stairs and just kind of wait for the last set of enemies. And I even remembered to get a shotgunner who's just gonna come running through this door. From there,
don't
it's
remember
a
what the
pretty
next
standard
arena is
pattern
after
of
this. I do
platforming,
remember all
small
these
puzzle,
barrels.
collect ammo, turn a wheel, go through the. Oh,
I remember this
another
section.
huge fight scene.
Because this isn't too ridiculous of a fight sequence, actually.
He says naively,
Believe me.
"Yeah, so I think the trick
got
here
it.
I
is
definitely
the
need to
opposite of the
work on
last
my
arena, where instead of being super
zooms.
patient for every enemy, here you should be playing super aggressively and quickly.
But I'm not gonna
First,
do
use
that
this dragon
now.
sniper to take out the 2 snipers up top and any other enemies on the ground, and then just use cover and shoot everyone else. I know it sounds super basic, but really the trick is to just play aggressively. There is a second wave that caught me off guard, but it's honestly not that difficult. So once you take them out, collect a bunch of ammo, go into the library to save Sully, and oh my god, another shootout. This one actually isn't too terrible though. My strategy here is to not jump down into the middle, and if you do, don't do it multiple times.
And we did it.
Yup. Other than that, the grenade launcher enemy is kind of a pain, but like, what else is new? Eventually I take out all the enemies
There's
to meet
more
up
to
with
this room
Sully,
than meets
and this
the eye.
interaction leads
Sure.
to a puzzle happening, which, in my opinion, is
Oh,
pretty
right.
poorly
Something
designed.
about these
There's these
statues.
4 statues that relate
This
to this
puzzle
big
always messes
compass
me
on the
up.
ground, and all of these
So
correlate
Matthew
to
is
these
supposed
2
to be
journal entries about it.
Facing
But
north.
I don't really think it gives you
John
enough
is
information to
facing
be able to
east.
complete it on your own. What you're supposed
Okay.
to do
believe he's got
is
it
turn these
faced the other
statues to
way.
face the direction of their orientation, except
And
these
then
2, Luke and Mark,
Luke
aren't at the
is he
same
supposed to
points
look
on
at?
the compass as they are in your journal. Literally every time I get to this
I never
puzzle, I have to
understand
look
this
up the
one.
answer because I'm never able to figure it out, but I'm also just a dumb YouTuber, and you were probably able to figure it out
Okay.
quickly. Once you do open up the secret door,
So
you
it's
go
so
into
confusing
another
because you
room that
can't
has another small
go back
puzzle
and be like,
where you have to flip the
why
torches to be right side up, and then you go through another secret door, and chapter
saying
13
anymore anyway.
is finally over.
This should be the new chapter,
Thank
right?
Okay.
Chapter 14.
God.
End of the dead.
To tally the damage, chapter 10 was definitely the outlier with only 1 death, and I don't think I'll ever be able to replicate that in another chapter going forward. Chapters 11 and 12 were honestly pretty easy, all things considering, and that means chapter 13 takes the cake with 96 deaths. That's actually not all that crazy. All this totals up to 151 deaths for the episode and 867 deaths for the series so far. Okay, so I think next episode we're hitting 1,000 for sure. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I've enjoyed making it. If you'd be so kind as to hit the like button, that would be amazing. If you want to be super awesome, you can hit subscribe too while you're at it. That would mean so much to me. I'll leave a link to the original stream and previous episode all in the description below, as well as all my socials in case that's more your speed. But thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. See you later.
Cool. I think that looks really good. I think that's looking pretty good so far. My girlfriend did text in the middle of that. Okay. I am clicking on this X to not be in this screen anymore, and it did nothing. That's cool. All right. So I think that was pretty good. Let's check out these bloopers. Obviously, I'm not going to have all of them, but
Your mom's called 8 times? Oh, no, dude. Like, sorry, man. You're getting beat when you get home. That sucks. Yeah, go call your mom. Can't miss a call from mom. Chapter 10 starts by walking up some stairs. Snares? Dude, why am I struggling so hard with it? I know my cat is on the counter, and I'm doing everything I can to not get her. Yo, Arthur, welcome back. Guess who was in the sink? In the kitchen sink, licking off of her dirty bowl that is in the sink. I was making good progress on this run, though, when no part of what I had said would have implied that I had anything against Italians, and now here I am defending myself that I don't have anything against Italians. Chapter 10 starts by walking up some stairs. Snares? Dude. I know my cat is on the counter, and I'm doing everything I can to not. I was making good progress on this run, though, when no part of.
delete, please. There we go.
I finally figured out a weird strat to bait the middle group to come out and then use a grenade to get most of them. But I'm still end up dying time after time. Cool. Cool. That'll do it.
Solid 30 seconds. Over 30. Sorry, my girlfriend just dealt with a funny customer.
Your mom's called 8 times? Oh, no, dude. Like, sorry, man. You're getting beat when you get home. That sucks. Yeah, go call your mom. Can't miss a call from mom. Guess who was in the sink? In the kitchen sink, licking off of her dirty bowl that is in the sink. I was making good progress on this run, though, when no part of what I had said would have implied that I had anything against Italians, and now here I am defending myself that I don't have anything against it. Cool. Self that I don't have anything against Italians. Defending myself that I don't have anything against Italians. Cool.
Is that too much? Workshop. Project. Sequences. Bloopers. 907. Ouchie, wouchie. That's a little short. Oh well. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Okay. Let's figure out some music. Where's my Spotify? Okay, sure. Don't grab it and bring it over. I didn't need to do that. Stream Beats. Rise Against is having a concert. I guess that's pretty cool. Let's see. What is this? Is this Slaps? Prime? What's a little bit of Prime? Peel and Stick. Y'all hear that? I like it, but it's a little slow. Like, this is great for like what we're doing right now, but this is a little lo-fi for what I'm trying to do. Listen to a couple more though. Yeah, these all sound very lo-fi. Pulse. Baseline Blitz. It's not bad. Pulse Thrive. Let's hit it. Well, let's let this one pick up. Not bad. Oh, here it is. Don't like that. That's weird. I mean, obviously it's not like bad. Like, it's not bad at all. It's great. Obviously it's more than I could do. It'd be fine for stream. If I don't really like it in the first couple seconds, I mean, I know the whole thing is supposed to be like, you're not really supposed to notice the music and such, but like, you know, if I want to make sure it all kind of fits. I'm not feeling this one either. Gonna keep it real. I usually like doing Quest because that's like what I'm doing. You know, I feel like I'm questing, but certainly don't want to overuse it. What do I already actually have? Stream Beats. No, I had downloaded some. Where are they? Cul-de-sac, Oxnard, Pastel Blue, and Otter Funk. I don't know. I don't remember which album those four were from. Absolutely zero cares. These all seem very chill and like mid energy, which is fine. Oh, I thought I was gonna go in there. But I'm looking for high energy stuff. I feel like I need high energy stuff right now. But none of this feels... These ones are called hype tracks. Short spillin'. Escape Road. That's pretty good. The Price of Blood. I'm very indecisive with music. But I'm also not very good at music, so I feel like I have to... So I don't know what goes best. I like that. Oh, these are all like 8-bit or 16-bit or whatever. Not my favorite. Groove. Ah. Groove is what well, let's see what else I can pull from. I mean, it's a good song. Retrofuturism, I remember that. Bro, this is like my 3rd scam call today. I like this. Oh, but it also got rid of the notification that my girlfriend texted me, so that's cool. Okay. A reply I made on Threads is, I guess, getting a little bit of traction. Which is cool. Anyway, I like this one. Let's BRB. Funk Generator. That's a hell of a name. Yeah, that's fine. Lost footage. Ooh, I like this. That was nice. This one's just called Upload. A lot of people like Groove All Night, comparatively. Like 5,000 more streams, 6,000 more streams. I see why. It sounds very similar to the last one, actually. Yeah, I don't mind. No. And I think I can even just kind of do them in this order. I like this order. Oh, excuse me. Let's just download these 3 and I guess see how far this takes us. Not the biggest fan of this song, but that's fine. There we go. Nice 15 funk generator. I've just legit liked that one. Download. There we go. There's also some questionable ads on this website, so I don't want younger audience members to see that, or Twitch be like, oh, you're doing whatever, or YouTube for that matter. If you're just coming in to chat, thanks so much for joining me, and if you've been following for a bit, thanks so much for being here. Right now I am just going through my my latest, or what will be my next Uncharted video, and currently downloading is finish line spelled wrong? I think it is. It has an uppercase I. I'm just trying to do the sound mixing and all the music and stuff for this video. I'm making this video right here. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your day's been going all right so far. Thanks so much for coming into the chat and into my stream. You know, it really means a lot that you would spend your time with me. That's the way. I like it. Uh-huh. Oh, did I? By doing that, did that? Okay. Let's add a track. No, just audio. Thanks. Okay, let's move audio down. There. And then what was the next one? Okay, so it was the first one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess that's, yeah. And then oh yeah, this is great. Okay.
Deaths from just the last episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York, and I'm trying to beat.
Yeah, I like that. And then
A red barrel actually fell on my head, but nothing happened. Only got to show that he ever. this.
You
I
can
actually
just,
already
like,
have this
go
trophy,
through
so I
this
don't really
without-
remember how to do this level normally.
Okay.
But it turns out my strategy
Okay.
of don't shoot a
Okay.
single enemy seems to work out
Let's
alright.
go.
But
I think I'd having that. Oh yeah, man, I completely would have lost this guy too.
funnily enough, on Life 747, a red barrel actually fell on my head, but nothing happened. Only goes to show that
That
being
barrel
great isn't
I
really
think that's a little
longer.
cool. And then
He dies in 2022. See, Elena, we actually want
and then how about over here?
From
I
there,
don't
it's
remember
a
what the
pretty
next
standard
arena is
pattern
after
of
this, but I do know
platforming,
they have
small
all these
puzzles,
barrels.
collect ammo, turn a wheel, go through the. Oh,
I remember this
another
section.
huge fight scene.
Because this isn't too ridiculous of a fight sequence, actually.
He says naively,
Believe me.
"Yeah, so I think the
I got him.
is the ob-
Cool. Okay. So that's the music. I think all the sound effects and shit. So let's do this. Window, essential sound, dialogue, enhance. And that's gonna take light years. Light years. But that's fine. It's actually not too bad. Thought that would be a little bit more difficult, but I am glad it is not. In the meantime, I shall look at my email. I hope everyone's doing good. Hope you're having a good time. Why does YouTube email me that I'm now live on my channel? Yeah, I know. I'm live on my channel. It's just silly. Just a little silly. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that all. Oh. Man, I am like so tired today. Like there's just nothing that will make me feel more awake than going back to sleep right now, you know? My little kitty is just taking a nap on my desk. That's why I'm wearing headphones, so that way my speakers don't annoy her. She doesn't have a care in the world. She's just sleeping away. I feel like this is my job most of the time, so I'm just waiting for the computer to do its thing, so that way I can do the thing that I want to do. Because I don't want to like try to make the thumbnail during this time, because it just slows down both processes. And I'm not very good at like mentally jumping back and forth between tasks, you know? Like I'm very much a let me just finish this task and I will do the next task after this one type of guy. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry. Do you want me to like go off camera when I do that? I feel like the sound is more disgusting than the look of it. 'Cause, like everyone blows their nose, but no one wants to like hear you blowing your nose. So yeah. But I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Where's my mouse? There it is. You know, I didn't tweet about this one or anything. Or not tweet, skeet, whatever the right term is. But that's just because it's supposed to be like a low entry day. You know what I mean? I wonder if I should do that. Like, if that's beneficial to not announce that I'm always streaming. It'll probably look better on my social media feeds. But, oh well. Gotta promote my own stuff, you know? Oh, 95. We almost there. So one of the biggest comments I got, one of the biggest notes I've gotten so far is that I should just turn up the volume in general, just have all the volume be higher. So I can do that. Cool. So now how does it sound? Well, no music.
And starts by walking up some stairs and going into your first little firefight.
Let's do all of that. Let's have... Oh yeah, well, podcast voice. Usually podcast voice makes my voice sound bad because it's lower, but maybe it'll sound fine. Surprisingly, I didn't actually have much of an issue with this fight. I don't like that sound. Like it sounds too airy. Actually have much of an issue with this fight at all. I had some really well placed headshots, not even through. Like, I think that sounds good. Enhance. Okay, but now all of this clip volume go up 3.
A grenade to get the enemy above
6.
me. Then, for the first of many
9.
times this episode, I collected all the ammo, turned a wheel, skipped a cutscene, and immediately hit the ground running. Ugh.
Okay, so now all of this. What is this?
Wait, there's a lock on the door first.
Oh, let me mute that.
Always a lock on the door.
Let's have that go down just a smidge.
They thought they were so clever that you always had to.
Actually, because I don't know if we'll necessarily hear the like gunshots.
The door. That was... Oh, how did I miss?
Okay.
And
I was making good progress on this run though, so I stupidly low.
No, I do think I like all of this at 0.
Lowered my guard, and that meant I
Because
there
all
we
of
go.
this
Oh. No.
is coming in at like 18, which is totally fine. All of this.
Let's see how.
This needs to go up, I think, by like
See how long this chapter takes me.
12.
Over there.
Let's see how long this chapter takes me.
Over there. I
Oh.
got him.
Damn it. Who is that?
I think 9 was a little better.
After takes me.
Over there.
So wait, there's no actual thing here?
Over there.
Alright.
I
Oh.
got him.
Damn it. Who is that? I got him. You'd think after 250 deaths from just the last
Whoa.
episode, I'd be used to
Oh, I
it.
forgot to add the little pops there. Cause I'm just a kid and all life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares cause you're alone in the world is having more. Sorry, I don't think I can sing much more of that song.
Deaths from just the last
Whoa.
episode. Deaths from just the last
Whoa.
episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode.
Alt drag.
By now. But this episode. By now. But this episode still finds new and exciting ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York and I'm trying.
Okay. So what is our music peaking at right now? That is the most important question. Is it not? Why did I do a like Severus Snape voice? Rip Alan Rickman. Yeah, that's really loud. I'm not like loud, but you know. Balanced background music. Hard vocal ducking.
Been 116 deaths already. Chapter 10 starts by walking up some stairs and going into your first little firefight. Surprisingly, I didn't actually have much of an issue with this fight at all. I had some really well-placed headshots, and I even threw a grenade to get the enemy above me. Then, for the first of many times this episode, I collected all the
I think that's a little
ammo,
loud.
turned a wheel,
I guess 12 is like fine. I just don't want it to be like I think it's too loud, but I don't know.
the door first. That's what I'm saying, dude. But then I hit the ground running and jumping, and I even managed to shoot
What if I just do just a little bit?
off the next log. But then
Yeah. I like that better. Okay. Hard vocal ducking.
like an hour.
Okay, that's fine. Hard vocal ducking. Yeah, okay. So now everything in this section gets let's just do -3 and just see what happens. I gotta unmute shit first.
After 250 deaths from just the last episode, I'd be used to it by now. But this episode still finds new with 716. But then I literally hit the ground.
Like how, where are we peaking at here?
I literally.
Oh. That's 12, yeah, so that's good. And then what about like Vine Boom and stuff?
Because she just goes running off. Immediately dies to one of Eddie's goons up ahead. See, Elena?
Yeah, and then I just need to like duck all of, I just need to manually duck all of these parts. And then that's pretty much it. Damn, son.
First, always alone.
Like pretty much anytime there's a gap here and I'm doing writing on top.
Ways to make me regret getting this trophy. Hi, I'm Matt York and I'm trying to beat Uncharted on brutal difficulty, and we're starting here on Chapter 10 with 716 deaths already. Chapter 10 starts by walking up some stairs.
Effects. Volume. Nope. Close. So right there. Volume. And then once I know what the volume should go to, like I can, it's just a matter of copy and pasting. To there. And we'll make that a hold. That'll be, I don't know, let's just give it a 3 right now.
First, on the door. Always a lock on the door. They thought they were sick. Skip. Always. Skip. Always a lock on the door.
Alright, so I guess that's gonna be at 0 then. Let's have you at 6.
Skip. Always a lock on the door. They thought they were so clever that you always had to.
Yep.
Wait,
Yo,
there's a
Cam,
lock on the
thanks for
door
coming in.
first. Always a lock on the door. They thought they were so clever. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Cam, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it, dude. we are getting towards the end of this video. We have put in, what I've done today is I've put in all the music. As you can see, we've got some music tracks in now. I also added the bloopers at the end, and I'm just doing general sound mixing right now. Thanks so much for coming in. How are you doing today, dude? There we go. So basically what I'm just trying to do is, it's called ducking, is when you change the audio level. And right now I'm doing what's called manual ducking. Whereas, and so instead of letting the computer decide when things go, what volume, when volume should go up and down based on like who's talking or whatever, I'm just doing it manually. Hold. Put one there, do that. That's gonna be the 3.
I guess I moved swiftly into.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this needs to actually be at 6, not 3. Good. 2 days ago, you downloaded Helldivers 2 and you're having so much fun. That's awesome, dude. That's not a game I've gotten to yet, but I've heard a lot about. I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah. What's it like? What is it on? Like what are the missions and stuff? There. That's a hold with 6, 0. Oh, I see. Okay. It's an online game, so everyone does a mission at the same time, and there's almost the same missions for everybody as long as it's the worldwide section for missions, and there's personal missions. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought it was. Like it's like a squad-based game. Like I don't know, what's another, like Avengers or Suicide Squad or Conquered or whatever. Of course, those have all kind of failed as squad-based games, but yeah, I think I know what you mean.
So what you really want to.
Oh, if I'm just doing this whole thing, I guess I don't need to do that. I can do 6. And this one, level 6. Hold until here, where you will go to 0, and you can be linear. Yeah, this part isn't super duper interesting, if I'm being real. Music is not my my forte, and it's all about actually listening. I can't just like idly do this part. Like I cannot kind of idly edit while I talk or read chat or whatever, but because sound design is such an involved process, like it's hard for me to do that and talk at the same time. There, volume 6. Hold. 2, 0, linear.
He says naively,
Believe.
yeah, so
Okay, that's good. And that's it. Okay. Oh, I got super big. All right, so let's pull up my notes again. Here we go. Find input music, check. Input bloopers, check. Sound mixing, check. Last looks, check. So now we just got to do the thumbnail and the transcript. Oh my god, I am so tired. Oh, I haven't saved. There we go. Let's do the transcript. I just need green screen. Cause I don't. I guess I do need. It's brutal out here too. Okay. Um. Oh, where is the lightning?
sucks. Yeah, I think I'd rather get struck by lightning than have to do this arena again on brutal difficulty. I eventually figure out this weird strat where
Yeah, that's good. It's gonna take forever to do these transcripts, even though it doesn't need to do like the full transcript. It has to transcribe the original source footage before it can decide what I have already like cut up for it to know what to go where. Which is a little annoying. But I'd rather it do this and I can kind of just edit it than have to listen to everything myself. Um, what else is going on today? All y'all. I got a meeting with my boss in like an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure. Yep, hour and a half. So I'll probably be finishing this up in like half an hour to an hour. I'll see how far I get. And then I don't have much after that. I think I'll just probably clean the apartment some, take a fat nap. I have packed, so I can mark that off my list. We've eaten a good amount of leftovers. I don't know if I can fully mark that off yet. I do need to clean the fridge at some point. Dude, if only I was one of those live, like those live streamers where I was just like streaming from my phone or whatever, I could just get I could clean out my fridge while this transcript is doing its thing. because this might take a little bit. And by might, I mean will. Yeah, fun times, good times. 2 hours, yo, it's not that deep. No, it's because it's still trying to do It's Brutal Out Here. It's trying to do that first, and that's gonna take 9 minutes. Probably not even 9 minutes, but that's what it says it's gonna take. Oh, I think I gotta do a thing for my other job real quick. Because my alarm is about to go off. There it is. Speak of the devil. Yeah, so 2 times a day, every day, I gotta upload stuff for one of my bosses. Which is pretty cool. I think that I get to do this and be with y'all, and like, this is my job. Ooh. Cool. Cool. Well, things seem to be going fine on our TikTok, or our the company TikTok. There we go. Thank you, everyone, for bearing with me through this. Fighter demo. Demonstration. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with those. Can't stay, gotta go. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming in. I hope you have a great day. Hope your Monday afternoon goes well. Thanks so much for being here. This is going to be a pretty boring stream. Because I got nothing going on. I'm not talking about anything. Music's not even on. But I can't have any of that going on because this is taking forever. Although this now has 10 minutes on it, which is pretty good. Just way less than 2 hours. Oh, I can check my cookies. They're doing fine, but I don't want to have this open. You know, I think I might just end the stream because like the transcript is not super entertaining either, and that's gonna take a while, and the thumbnail is just gonna be its own thing. So I think I'll call it here. It's been like an hour and a half, which isn't bad, frankly, for how much I've gotten done and what I've been able to do. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for being a part of this. I hope you have a great day. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I will see y'all later.